Hi, I'm Zach Maroney.
And I'm Will Stork.
And today for our logo video, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest cola companies ever. Not Coca-Cola, but Pepsi.
To start off, just a little bit of history about the company. PepsiCo Inc. is a multinational snack, food, and beverage conglomerate that was first established through the merger of Pepsi Cola and Frito-Lay. The company has 6 divisions worldwide. The company was founded on August 28, 1898 by Donald Kendall, Caleb Bradham, and Herman Lay. The corporation currently has 264,000 employees and has net sales of almost $63 billion with yearly profits of $6.33 billion.
Now, Pepsi isn't just the bottle of cola that we think about when we hear Pepsi, but there's actually tons of brands that it owns within itself. Brands like Fritos, Doritos, Mountain Dew, Brisk, Quaker, Gatorade, and even Aquafina. But today we are going to be focusing on the actual Pepsi logo, designed back in 1898, like we talked about, that goes all the way up to today, where the newest iteration was 2009. We got all of our information from Pepsi's website and LexisNexis, and we chose those websites because we found them to be very information-rich, but reliable as well.
In 1898, a company by the name of Brad's Drink changed its name to Pepsi Cola, and therefore the soft drink landscape changed forever. With the name change came the very first iteration of the Pepsi Cola logo. Coke's very similar, bright, red swooping cursive letters are no coincidence. This wordmark logo was designed to be synonymous to Coke's in order to pull in Coke's brand loyal customers and attract some of the cola drinking market. Obviously, the red color was a very intentional choice, since we have learned that red is a large driving force when it comes to the focal point of ads and logos.
In 1945, Pepsi introduced one of its largest logo changes when it added the background of a bottle cap and introduced blue and white into its color scheme. Not only did this switch Pepsi's logo from a wordmark logo to a combination logo, but it came at a perfect time for a country who had just gone through so much. In 1945, the war had just ended and nationalism was at an all-time high. Pepsi, being the genius it is, capitalized on this and made the color scheme reflect America. Pepsi brought emotion into this new logo and used it to drive brand loyalty and pride. No longer were they just another red-lettered cola brand. They were America's cola brand.
In 1962, Pepsi stuck with the bottle cap background and red, white, and blue color scheme, but they did make a change that would stand the test of time. This combination logo was the logo iteration where they would drop the cola and change the font to the bold, non-serif text that we know and love today. This change was meant to grab the consumer's eye and focus on legibility. This change also demonstrated Pepsi's move from follower to leader in the global soft drink market. No longer were they soft drink sheep using the same font and style as Coca-Cola, but now they were leaders, as Coke wouldn't drop the cola until the 1980s. Finally, in 2009, while sticking with the combination logo style, Pepsi redesigned their logo to what we see on the shelves today. While the design didn't change drastically from what we saw all throughout the 90s and early 2000s, the thought process behind the change was brilliant. Pepsi realized that society had gone through a lot of shifts since 1898, and they wanted to communicate that Pepsi was for everyone, no matter what background, so they took a little bit of everything from all the past logos. They kept the patriotic look of the 1940s, the circle logo meant to signify purity of the product from the 1950s, and the minimalistic approach that was so successful in the 1970s. Not only that, but the new swooping white space in the middle of the logo was meant to resemble a smile, and as we can all see today, the world needs a little bit more that we can smile about.